Yeah, a lot of it I think too is the magazines and the advertising. I mean, a lot of times they get these magazines, and like I said, I had a modeling shoot this month, and I dieted for it. And I cut some weight for it.
Sure.
It was a real strict diet with cardio and all the above. But once that shoot was over, I'm enjoying my food right now. You know, it was a short period, probably about 10 weeks or so, 12 weeks. But I was very strict at that time, and I did a lot of cardio. And guys see you might see a picture of me with some abs. You know, I can't be that way year round. I got this way for a reason. And some of these guys, young guys, see any picture of any male model or any wrestler or a bodybuilder out there, and they think this is how they are all the time. And that's the problem. I think they see these images in magazines, and they set their goals so high, and they try to be this way all the time. At least the eating disorders, especially the women, especially the girls. They see all these young models on TV, and they try to get so skinny, and they end up dying and getting sick and all kinds of problems. But I think a lot of the problem goes to with the young guys and girls alike is magazines. I think it's a lot of advertising, and they think that the ideal image is a stick skinny image for the women, and for the guys is this scrawny guy with abs. And they try so hard to get this way, and they get sick in the process. And I think it's just they get wrapped up in this advertising too much, and I think that's the problem.
Yeah, it gets to the point where people are start obsessing about, should I eat 561 grams of carbs today or 560? And there's a healthy level of obsession, and there's an unhealthy level, and I think you learn what that is over time.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it used to be a long time ago that the women were bad. Now I think a lot of the guys are getting kind of catching up. And I saw an interview that was in some magazine with some woman, and it was something like, for her dessert, she'd have a piece of sugarless gum.
Right.
Because it had like 1 gram of carbohydrates. I think it was in the form of sugar alcohol. She ran around the block 5 times.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like, exactly. Oh my Lord. I'm like, you gotta let it go, man. Just let it go. Have a piece of pie, just let it ride. But I think it all goes back to these people in magazines, man. They open up these magazines, and they see these models, and they say, oh man, if I eat this one brownie, I'll never live like this. It's crazy, but I think it's true. I think the body image is a big, they call it body dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia. And
I think the girls have it as well as the guys now. I think it's a real bad epidemic, and everybody wants to be in shape, but you gotta be realistic, guys, and not get crazy here.
Well, I'll tell you what. Anybody who has body dysmorphia, this weekend I took the wife and kids to a water park, and up here in Wisconsin, we eat some food up here, and you want to feel better about your body, come join me on the next trip to the water park in Wisconsin. You'll realize.
That's one thing I've never been to is a water park with the kids. I'll do that soon.
Man, you realize you're in much better shape than you expect, even if you have a gut.
Yeah, man. It's just we just do the best we can do as we get older. I mean, God, I remember one day I thought I was pretty big. I was a doorman in this one night. One of the clubs I worked at in Boston was called the Rack. And the Rack was a great club, and I had a lot of cool guys I worked with there. And they had a lot of celebrities coming in, sports stars. And I remember back then, this is in the fall of 2000, they used to have, they have Nomar Garcia Pirate Night for the Nomar 5 Fund. They'd have Antoine Walker. When he was here at the Celtics, he was huge. They had the Antoine Walker night. All the Celtics. One night that the Patriots came in, and from arm wrestling. So I thought it was pretty bad. So it was so bad. In the fall 2000. This guy Chad. I mean, remember Chad Eaton? Chad Eaton played in the New England Patriots. Well, Chad Eaton came in, and he wanted to challenge someone to arm wrestling. So everyone's like, yeah, John Quinlan, he'll arm wrestle you. So, I mean, back then my height I'm 5'10", okay, and back then I was probably about 230. I was like a NFL running back. I was pretty solid. I felt like I felt okay. So they said, John, why don't you come wrestle Chad? I'm like, you serious? I'm like, okay. So, pretending not to be completely intimidated, because this guy was like 7 feet, 300+ pounds.
Sure.
It was like, okay, and the music was going loud, and all the bartenders, the bar backs, the managers, the crowd was like, everyone was watching. I'm like, this is cool, So I lock up with this guy, and actually a few of the guys put money on me that I win, and I was like, are you serious? This guy Chad LaMarche, one of the guys to play in the band, the guy, a real cool guy, really talented singer, he was there, and he says, I got $50 on you, man. You can beat Chad Eaton. I'm like, I'm honored, man. I go, I hope you can afford. You don't need this money, because I'm gonna get killed. So